Thank you, Jerome. Good day, everyone. Mr. Dark, you say the defendant is a promiscuous liar who broke your heart 4 years ago, stepping out on your then relationship. You admit to having a one-night stand with her 2 years ago, but are furious Ms. Bailey is now claiming you fathered her 11-month-old son, which you say is impossible. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Bailey, you say Mr. Dark is a deadbeat who knows full well he is your son Jameer's father. You claim there is no way anyone but Mr. Dark could have fathered your son. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Dark, why would you call Ms. Bailey a promiscuous liar?
Your Honor, I've been knowing Miss Bailey for probably about 7 or 8 years, and she's had a history of things like this. I'm just going to tell you a little bit about myself and Miss Bailey. We was in a relationship for about 4 years.
Okay.
Everything was okay. Everything was pretty good. When I first met her, we had some good conversations about establishing us a family and probably having kids, things like that. We lived together at that time. I left to go out of town to do some work. I was working out of town, out of state, as a matter of fact. I went to Florida to do some work in Florida. While I was going to Florida to do some work, I talked to Miss Bailey about almost every day. I was gone for about 3 or 4 days, telling me how much she loved me, how much she missed me, and vice versa. I was telling her the same thing because we was in love with each other from my understanding. But when I come back, she was doing her best friend's hair at the house. So I came in from work, gave her a kiss, whatever, told her that I was gonna walk to the store for a second to grab some things. When I left out of the door to go to the store, her best friend came running out of the door to like, hey, Terrence, wait up for a second. I'm gonna go to the store with you. So, I thought that was kind of strange. Like, why'd you, But anyway, we went on to the store. Well, while we was going to the store, her friend started to tell me a story. She was like, well, I just want to tell you something. She was like, well, the whole time that you was gone, she was cheating on you.
Her best friend told you that?
Her best friend told me. Yes, ma'am.
Best friend,
And I only did it because I thought you was cheating on me.
Okay. But
so you admit you cheated on him?
I did.
Okay, and so your best friend told on you?
Yep.
What happened to your relationship with Miss Bailey at that point?
I tried to work past it again because of the things that we had already discussed of us being a family.
Her best friend knew that she had a good man. Her best friend knew that was a good man, and she was throwing something away. Her best friend's like, hey, I can't even find a man like that. And here you are cheating on the man when he going away to work. He went to work and he was probably going to take care of you and him and whoever else. And then you, while he's gone, cheats on him. Dude, I hope you're not still with her. Because she will do that again. You can't even leave the house.
Family and us, trying to work things out, possibly us getting married or whatever the case may be. But I tried to work it past for about approximately a year or so, but I just couldn't take it. I couldn't deal with it no more.
Nah, I'm sure.
And so how is it you came back together? Because Jameer is 11 months old, so that something else had to happen.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah. We never stopped. We never stopped dealing with each other along the way. Even though we separated, we still occasionally seen each other every, like 2, 3, maybe every 2 months, 3 months or so.
What's dealt with each other mean?
We still seen each other occasionally.
Seen each other and had sex, or
yes,
just seen each other
still
and said hello?
Unprotected sex sometimes. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Okay. So you kept having sex until
2016.
It was like early March.
You have sex and you didn't use protection?
No.
Ma'am.
When was Jameer born?
November 13th.
And you're saying the last time you were really intimate was around in March?
Yes.
If Jameer's birth date is November 13, 2016,
that's
then
a little short. That's a month short.
The conception window would be February 17th to February 24th, 2016.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you all weren't intimate until March.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And she had early.
Look at her eyes.
And she had
look how she was looking. She's like, ooh, I didn't think of it like that. Look at her eyes. Look at her eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And you said you all weren't intimate until March.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Look how she looking.
And she had early.
She looked guilty.
I had him early. Like, I was due November 30th.
Oh, what, a 30th? Okay.
Yeah.
So what you're saying, Mr. Dark, is this doesn't add up.
No, ma'am, no kind of way.
Because you weren't intimate until
That's that funny
at
man.
least the second week of March. And
The first week, around the 6th or 7th of March.
So with the calculation and the date she's using, Mr. Dark, you're saying this pregnancy would only been 8 months.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
you believe she was already pregnant when you
Yes,
all were
ma'am.
intimate in
She
March.
had to be already pregnant.
Mm-hmm.
And so I guess I was just a crutch.
Whatever.
Boom. She like, whatever. But you know what? She looked like she up to something. Oh man, she looked like it. Let me introduce myself.
They have always marched to the beat of their own drum. Their lives are not significantly affected by how others shift around them. A Sigma man is his own man. We've heard about the alpha male. He is brash and loud and is obviously the boss of the pack. Then there is the beta, capable but willing to take the sidelines. So, who is this Sigma guy?
Shalom, my people. I am Sigma Male Wolf, and this is Who's Out of Order. Now on Who's Out of Order, what I do is I react to videos, then I tell you who I think is out of order. It could be one person, could be 2, 3, 4, or maybe more, or it could be none. But it's my opinion, and that's the bottom line. All right, my people, we've got Paternity Court here, and it is titled "Woman Cheated, Thinking Husband Was Cheating." And you see so far, she wasn't thinking he was cheating. She saw an opportunity. He was gone for 3-4 days, went to Florida. She know he ain't coming back. And she decided that she was going to do what she do.
She belongs to the street.
Because she out here in these streets like that. Her friend like, oh, no. You messing up a good thing. Us women out here trying to get a good man and you fucking up on a good man. Oh, you don't deserve him. So she decided to tell. Let's get back to it.
Like,
Yes, ma'am.
You feel like you were a crutch.
Yes, ma'am. Because from the beginning, I was there at the hospital when Jameer was born, even with my doubts, because in the back of my mind, I didn't never want to feel like, okay, he really was my son and I didn't do the things that I was supposed to do as a father. I was there when he was born. The onesies and stuff that he took home,
okay, so
I
why
bought for
did you
them.
sign the birth
The
certificate?
pampers that he had.
Why would he sign the birth certificate if he had what did he? Did she say he signed it? Dude, wait a minute. Hang on. I was about to go off for no reason.
I was there when he was born. The onesies and stuff that he took home,
Okay,
I
so why
bought for
did you
them.
sign the birth
pampers.
Yeah, why did you sign the birth certificate, homie? Man, y'all fellas, y'all gotta stop doing that. Y'all gotta stop signing these birth certificates if you are not 100% sure that the baby is yours. That's why every single baby born should have a DNA test. Every single baby born should have a DNA test. That way, 100% you know that is your baby, and you don't have to worry about whether you got to sign a birth certificate, whether you don't have to sign it, whether the baby's not yours, or the baby is yours. You ain't got to be looking at the baby all cross-eyed. You know that's your seed. You know that's your seed. Come on, fellas. We got to get this going, man. Every single baby born should have a DNA test.
Okay.
The pampers that he had,
Miss Bailey, what are you feeling in this moment?
Like,
What's
I don't.
upsetting you?
and the reason why I signed the birth certificate to answer your question is because
no. We're not gonna do that crying. I'm telling you, we're not gonna do that crying because basically you are the reason why y'all are there right now. If you would have never cheated on the man, then he probably wouldn't have any doubts, and y'all wouldn't be there at all. But because of your actions of him going out of town to go to work, you saw an opportunity that you could mess with another man. Of course he's going to have doubt. He's always going to have doubt. Come on, women. Wake up.
And,
Miss Bailey, what are you feeling in this moment?
Like,
What's
I don't.
upsetting you?
And the reason why I signed the birth certificate to answer your question is because you told me at the hospital that if I didn't sign it right then I wouldn't have
did
another
not.
opportunity to sign it. That's what you told me right there at the hospital.
No, I didn't. You didn't have to sign it. I didn't force you to sign it. You
Uh-huh.
signed it on
Did
your
you say that?
own.
What was gonna happen? He won't have your last name. You won't get to sign it. Did you not say that?
Okay, but
Yeah,
okay,
okay,
you
but
know, you said that.
somebody made you. But you put a threat like that. The man see, here's the thing. You know that the man wants, if that's his child, he wants his child to have his last name. He wants that child to carry on his legacy. You knew that, and you kept that as leverage. You knew that he had doubt. He wasn't 100%, but he's thinking in his head, look, if I don't sign it right now, I'm not gonna have my son is not gonna have my last name. He's not going to carry on my legacy. You knew that. You took advantage of that, and now you're in this situation. I do not feel sorry for you. Stop crying.
tell you that. No, I did not. I said, okay, if you don't sign, okay, that's on you.
What is upsetting you in this moment, Miss Bailey?
Because
Tell
he
the
know
court.
that it is his son. Like, my baby look exactly like him.
It's upsetting you because he's denying him?
Yes.
You put yourself in this situation.
You don't understand. I have
but
3
that's-
other
this is- you
kids
do
that I
this to
take care
yourself.
of by
Oh,
myself.
here we go. Here we go. Other children. Where are those fathers? Come on. And we supposed to, here's the thing. Here's the thing. We're supposed to feel sorry for you because you have 3 other children that you probably did the same exact thing with. Are those his children? And fella, let me tell you something. If she got 3 other children before you come, you are a sucker. You are a sucker. And that's why you in the position you in right now. She done had 3 other kids with other people. I don't know if it's with one person or 3 other people or 2 people. I don't know. And I don't know if any of them are yours. But the thing is basically if none of those 3 children before you were yours, you are a fool to have a child with her.
Right. And you've had this same problem previously.
Okay,
Oh,
but I made
oh.
sure that I wasn't gonna do it again. Like, I made sure that you was gonna be the only person.
Miss Bailey, have you been in a paternity
No,
situation before?
I have with
What?
my ex.
So
You
this
have.
ain't her
Yeah,
first
With your
time.
ex.
This ain't
So
her
one
first
of your
rodeo.
other children, there was a paternity question surrounding that.
Yes,
And you got it resolved. It was determined
that he wasn't.
the biological father.
So here we go. Here we go. Around and around and around we go. We are on, she is on the carousel. Shout out to Coach Greg. She is on the carousel. Just riding all kinds of different guys. And then blaming all kinds of different guys that they the father of the child. They not really. This is what I'm saying. Fellas, when these chicks already have 3, 4, 5, even 2 other babies with 2 other baby fathers or multiple baby fathers, that is a red flag. I don't understand why you dumbass dudes don't understand that. That is a red flag. She gonna do you like she did the other guy. Do you not think she told the other guy that she loves him too? You don't think that? You don't think that you are a duplicate of the other guy? Or the other guys? This is why I say you dudes is idiots. You don't have baby, man. If you know, look, if you ain't trying to have a baby with a chick that already got babies, already have children, small children, don't go in her raw, because she used to having babies. She's used to being going in raw. She's used to it. She out here. She
belongs to the
streets,
streets.
man. Come on.